Have you ever wondered about the true power and potential dangers of nuclear energy? The concept of nuclear energy, a formidable force, has been with us since the early 20th century. Its applications are manifold, from powering our homes to fueling spacecraft to its more destructive uses in warfare. But with great power comes great responsibility and sometimes, great danger. This brings us to the story of Hisashi Ouchi, a man who was at the forefront of one of the most severe radiation accidents in history. His experience serves as a stark reminder of the perils that can befall those who work with nuclear energy. As we unravel the threads of radioactivity, we'll discover the unseen forces that shape our world, and the human stories intertwined with them. So, pull up a chair and prepare for a journey into the world of the invisible. Let's dive into the life of Hisashi Ouchi, a man who faced the unthinkable. Hisashi Ouchi, a 35-year-old technician, was just another face in the crowd until fate had other plans. In the bustling city of Tokai, Japan, Ouchi was a dedicated worker at the JCO nuclear processing plant. His job was far from ordinary, handling radioactive materials, ensuring safety protocols, and contributing to the intricate world of nuclear science. However, beyond the high-risk walls of the plant, he was a man of simple pleasures. He savored the taste of homemade sushi, enjoyed the soft hum of cicadas on warm summer nights, and cherished the time spent with his family. His life was a blend of the extraordinary and the mundane, a delicate balance between the high stakes of his profession and the tranquility of his personal life. Ouchi was a regular man living an irregular life, not knowing that his name would soon become synonymous with one of the most impactful nuclear incidents to date. Little did he know, his life was about to take a turn that would etch his name in the annals of nuclear history. On the morning of September 30th, 1999, Hisashi Ouchi walked into the JCO plant, unaware of the disaster that was about to unfold. That particular day began just like any other at the JCO nuclear fuel processing plant in Tokai, Japan. Hisashi Ouchi, together with Masato Shinohara and Yutaka Yokokawa, were tasked with preparing a small batch of enriched uranium to be used as fuel. The team was working on a process known as nuclear fission, where the nucleus of an atom is split into two smaller parts, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. However, instead of following the standard safety protocol, which required the use of mechanical pumps to transport the uranium solution into a precipitation tank, the workers decided to take a shortcut. They manually poured the solution into the tank, a method that was faster but also significantly more dangerous. This process was not only against safety regulations, but it also bypassed the measures put in place to prevent a criticality accident, a situation where a nuclear chain reaction spirals out of control. As the uranium solution was poured, the tank reached its critical stage. Suddenly, there was a flash of blue light, a sign that a criticality accident was happening. The workers had unknowingly created a self-sustaining nuclear chain reaction, releasing an immense amount of neutron radiation. Ouchi, Shinohara, and Yokokawa were in the direct path of this lethal radiation. In the blink of an eye, they were exposed to levels of radiation that were simply beyond human comprehension. Ouchi, who was closest to the precipitation tank, received a dose estimated to be around 17 sieverts, more than twice the amount considered lethal. This was no ordinary industrial accident. It was a nuclear disaster, a grim reminder of the immense power and potential peril of nuclear energy when mishandled. In a matter of seconds, these men were exposed to radiation levels beyond human comprehension. In the aftermath of the accident, Ouchi was in a battle against an invisible and relentless enemy. Hisashi Ouchi's struggle was not just against the physical repercussions, but against an opponent that was invisible to the naked eye. The radiation, silent and undetectable, had permeated his being, causing catastrophic damage. Medical teams worked around the clock in an attempt to save Ouchi. They employed every available protocol, every cutting-edge treatment, to combat the onslaught of radiation sickness. However, each passing day saw a further decline in his condition. Ouchi's body was rapidly deteriorating, his cells destroyed by the radiation, his skin began to slough off, his organs failed, and even his chromosomes were severely damaged. Despite the severity of his condition, the medical team persisted in their efforts. They conducted numerous transfusions, grafting skin onto his body in an attempt to replace what the radiation had stripped away. They kept him alive with machines and drugs, doing everything in their power to fight the invisible enemy that had infiltrated Ouchi's body. Yet, as they fought to save him, a question of ethics began to surface. Ouchi was kept alive for 83 days, despite the evident agony he was enduring. He was in a state where recovery seemed impossible. The medical team, in their pursuit of understanding and combating radiation sickness, were prolonging a life that was filled with unending pain. It raised the question, was it ethical to keep Ouchi alive in such a condition? This question has no clear answer. In a battle against an invisible enemy, the lines between right and wrong can become blurred. The pursuit of knowledge and the instinct to save a life can sometimes lead us down a path that is fraught with moral and ethical dilemmas. Hisashi Ouchi's battle with radiation was a grim reminder of the power and danger of nuclear energy. It serves as a cautionary tale about the risks we take when we harness such potent forces, and the ethical dilemmas we may face in the aftermath. Hisashi Ouchi's story is a chilling testament to the dangers of nuclear energy when mishandled. Hisashi Ouchi, a Japanese nuclear worker, was exposed to a lethal dose of radiation in a criticality accident in 1999. His plight, lasting 83 agonizing days, stands as one of the most graphic reminders of the perils of nuclear power when not handled with utmost caution. His story led to significant changes in nuclear safety regulations. It highlighted the importance of rigorous safety checks, employee training, and emergency response procedures. Policies were tightened, protocols were reviewed, and more stringent safety measures were put in place worldwide. This tragic incident serves as a lesson to us all. It underscores the need for continuous improvement in safety standards and ongoing vigilance in the face of potential danger. It reminds us that the power of nuclear energy, though immensely beneficial, is also unforgiving when mishandled. Hisashi Ouchi's story serves as a stark reminder of the respect we must accord to the power of nuclear energy, and the caution we must exercise in its use.